Afternoon, boomers. It's Monday, October 18th. Today I'm talking about senior discounts. Are they scams or are they thrift savers? Some are, some aren't. For those of us who have reached the magic age of 60, and sometimes it's even 50, there's lots of senior discounts advertised out there to take advantage of, or are there? What senior discounts are scams? Which ones are actually a way to make your dollars go further? First and foremost, upon turning 50, you can join the AARP, American Association of Retired Persons, even if you're not retired. Costs $12 a year, and it's well worth it because there's all kinds of discounts, and you get a magazine, and I highly recommend getting one of those cards. So let's look at some discounts. Senior movie discounts. If you're looking at entertainment, AMC and Regal Cinemas both offer 30% off for seniors over 60. So don't forget to ask. Kindle eBooks offers AARP members 50% off for all their books. And Ticketmaster allows seniors 65 and over to get reduced ticket prices on concerts. And then museums, all museums offer seniors over 50 discounts, and those vary depending on which museum you're choosing. So let's look at home refinancing. There's a federal government program called RATO, Rate and Term Option, which if you qualify, you can refinance your home and reduce your payments by as much as $3,588 a year and shorten the term of the loan. Unfortunately, refinancing your home is a pain in the butt. And if you're like me and you've recently done it, you probably don't want to go through that again. So it sounds good, but it might be more trouble than it's worth. So what about car insurance? Senior discounted car insurance. If you may be in a position to shop your car insurance for lower rates, but be very careful. If you've had your coverage with the same company like I have with State Farm, you might have an uncancelable policy, which is what I have. And most companies don't sell those anymore, and you don't want to lose that. That means no matter how many claims you have, they can't drop you. If you don't have one of those and a change is in order, then make sure you secure your new coverage before you let the current one lapse. If you let the current one lapse and you go shopping for new coverage, it's much more difficult to get new coverage when you don't already have some. It's also going to be more expensive. So if you want to shop, there's a website called coveragehunter.com, which allows you to compare companies in your area and possibly bundle your home and auto coverages. My advice when buying auto insurance, depending on which state you live in, full coverage means different things to different people. In Florida, bodily injury liability coverage is not required, so over 30% of the drivers don't carry it. So it's imperative that you buy uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage, or because otherwise, if you get in a crash with somebody that doesn't have bodily injury coverage, there's no way that you can recover for your damages other than your personal injury protection benefits paying your medical bills. You can only buy up to the limits of your bodily injury liability coverage. So if you have 100, 300 BI, the most you can get is 100, 300. However, if you have more than one vehicle, you can stack your and multiply it by the number of vehicles that you have. So you could have 100, 300 BI and 100, 300 stacked times 5 if you have 5 cars. Since I'm a personal injury lawyer, I could write a whole blog on insurance, and I probably will, but that's enough for this blog. Miracle sheets. You spend a third of your life in bed sheets. Bacteria, dust, and oil from your skin accumulates in your bed, which can have negative consequences. The makers of Miracle have come up with a creative solution to keep the bed clean and bacteria-free. They used an advanced, all-natural, silver-infused cotton fabric that fights 90% of bacteria. Of course, you can't feel the silver. All you feel is a luxurious cotton. And this is essentially self-cleaning between washes. They're a very effective solution to fight off smells and maintain freshness. And I put a link in here so you can buy some without raising the price. It's a good Amazon link. So CDB, those of us that grew up in the 70s were certainly exposed to our share of weed, marijuana, hooch. But in recent years, the health benefits of hemp oil extracts, with or without THC, have come to light in some amazing ways. The stigma is gone, and in 19 states are fully recreational legal and medically legal with a prescription in all the rest with the exception of 7. Who knew? Idaho, Kansas, Nebraska, North and South Carolina, Tennessee, and Wyoming are the only 7 states where all marijuana products are legal with or without a prescription, illegal with or without a prescription. There's a company called Sera, Sera, that makes CDB gummies, which may be worth a try. They advertise natural remedy to relieve joint pain, arthritis, et cetera, et cetera. And I've got a lot of joint pain in my shoulder. So when I was researching this, I said, you know what, that sounds good. I'm going to give this stuff a try. But there's a million of them on Amazon, and I put a link below to the one that got the best reviews. Negotiate your current credit card debt down. Stepping into retirement can be daunting, and doing it with existing credit card debts can make it even more of a challenge. Debt settlement allows you to combine all your credit card debts into a single monthly payment. Generally, this allows for much lower payments on a monthly basis than the sum total of the separate debts, making life a lot more manageable. Freedom Debt Relief will walk you through the process, making it simple and painless. If you have more than $5,000 in debt, then this is something you should do right away because compounding interest is a bummer. Another good one for seniors is home appliance repairs. These bills can really take you by surprise and be high. So look into a home warranty program that'll take care of all of the repair bills of stuff like air conditioners, electrical heaters, water heaters, roof repairs, that kind of stuff. If there's something they can't fix, most likely they'll replace it. But please shop and read the reviews, as I've encountered as a lawyer a few scammers who have fine print in their contracts which excludes almost any problem from coverage. Hearing aids. For those of you that are having trouble hearing, there's a new hearing aid on the market called the Stiletto X. It's a Bluetooth hearing aid that's virtually invisible and clinically proven to deliver better than normal hearing, even in crowded environments. There's also another one that's gotten great reviews called the BEURER, HA85, which is available on Amazon. It's also digital, and I stuck a link in here in my blog so you can actually order one. Solar heating. Lastly, the one I'm going to talk about today, you can significantly reduce your monthly electric bill by going solar. If you live in a qualified zip code, you can get great rebates just by going solar. Thanks to a little-known federal program called the Solar Income Tax Credit, homeowners who live in specific zip codes are getting thousands of rebates to install solar panels. Many people were shocked that subsidies and rebates can cover a good percentage of the costs associated with installation, so it could cost you very little to have it done. And I put a link in here. You can check that out. Pretty much how it works is between the federal tax credits, they pretty much pay for the thing. They agree that your electric bill will be lower. The cost of the part you have to finance will be significantly lower than your normal electric bill was. And then at the end of the financing period, you own it. So it might be worth looking into. So that's it for today, boomers. Have a good one, and I'll see you on the flip.